think I was on Trevor's stream. Somebody asked, when supply lower, something like that. So I said, keep an eye out. But I did preface and throw on after that, look, this is just a projection. It's not a real number that we're shooting for. That number had yet to be decided, especially with the burn too. So it's just kind of it's not even a benchmark.
It's all right. Well, I've got your point. Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned it a few times in the AMAs also that that particular figure is just a projection.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was like trying to wrap my head around how the hell that would work. So I just wanted to ask you, I have a good point now to ask you. Will it Blade, a nice work, bro. Keep it up. You are amazing.
So also, guys, keep in mind, like we have yet to announce what the max total supply of the blockchain will be.
Ooh.
So, is that a confirmation of blockchain?
We had already confirmed it.
I heard that too.
I thought it was spoken about, but I didn't know that it was actually official. Yeah, that's awesome.
We spoke about it at length.
Many times.
Yeah. It was like, wait, I had to take a double take. I was like, did I say something too soon? Oh crap.
No.
We spoke about it before.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna start cycling people throughout, and then I'm gonna ask more people in here. I know there's a bunch of you guys that want to ask a question. You want to fan out?
Hey, just one more question before I leave, and you can take me out, Mr. Crypto. Appreciate it. Hey, just a quick question on a tweet I saw yesterday, Thomas and Rostick. Who's Head Quaint? What is that? Can you explain that?
Oh, Toma? He's a good friend of mine. We'd worked on things in the past. He and I were together for Token Play.
He's awesome.
Yeah, it's a quantitative analyst. And typically what they do is math for market trends and different market analyses. He's a cool guy. I like him a lot.
He's going to be a huge help to everybody.
Yeah, he's on my team.
That's awesome. Thanks a lot for your time. I appreciate it, guys.
No problem.
Paul? Go. I'm sorry. Hi, Papa Rostick, Mr. Crypto. I don't really have a question. I really just wanted to just kind of show my appreciation for pretty much everything. I'm probably one of the hundreds of thousands of people who were brand new to crypto, got introduced to Safemoon, threw away a couple dollars trying to get the process right, but I, when I finally learned how to invest properly, I threw some money in there, but really at the end of the day, man, you guys are doing just a ridiculously wonderful job, just keeping everybody in the loop. As cryptic as some of the messages are, which I find highly entertaining, the messages that you guys do give, the information that you do give, I can't think of a better team to be a part of, a better community to be a part of. So really just what I'm saying in a very long sentence is thank you. And just, the amount of interactivity and appreciation that I do see in the community, it's really moving. So I just wanted to say thank you for just doing what you guys do, you, Jack, and John, and pretty much everybody else in the community, just really kind of putting so much work into this project in such a short amount of time. It's absolutely, excuse my language, fucking insane. So that's all I wanted to say was just I appreciate you guys for pretty much everything.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, that's all I'd say.
Hey, Papa, how you doing? It's a pleasure to talk to you. I just have a real quick question here. How do you feel about what they're doing over at Harmony with their network over there? And do you have any experience working with those guys over there? Thank you.
I think Harmony's great. We already have a bridge there. That was made in a weekend on a slight engine,
Woo!
which I think is fantastic. I think those guys are
It's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I have to say for now about it. We'll cover it more later in depth.
That's amazing.
Thanks, Papa. I really appreciate that. Like the crypticness of it.
Oh yeah, and on that, we noticed that people kind of like going down rabbit holes and things like that, trying to figure stuff out. So we've been putting out weird cryptic hints, but only
That's
as a
been me.
result of the amount of like entertainment on both sides. People going down the rabbit hole and us just watching them do it. It's great.
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole of 0x nodes and then down the Harmony rabbit hole, and yeah, thanks for all that.
No problem.
Hey, Thomas, I have a question for you.
Sure.
What do you call a dark wizard that loves to give hickeys?
What?
A necromancer.
Yes.
Oh, holy girl, that's it.
A necromancer is just a doctor who's
Got
a little
new
bit late.
name, girl.
Hey, Papa.
Hey,
I want to kind of see if you can answer a question with the beta and the wallet coming right around the corner, and it's the question that's been hitting my mailbox the most, which is all to do with security. Now, obviously, we all understand the way wallets work. It's ultimately the front end. It's ultimately an app. But people are conflicted with the issues that happened a couple of weeks ago with a fake wallet, and John's tweet confirming that ultimately the front end is that you would never ask for the seed phrase. Is it going to work the exact same way, or have you done something completely different to log in? How's that working? Just to see if we can get an answer on that, because it's the main question asked the most.
yes, we have an alternative component for securing your wallet, and there are discussions around using seed phrases to allow people to import their wallets, but that kind of conflicts with our messaging in a way that we are not going to ask you for that, providing the form for people to submit this. There could be a way, like programmatically, that we could display what's going on inside the app while you're submitting that data, just like little checks and stuff. But ideally, not even ideally, but like wholeheartedly, I can tell you that this thing is non-custodial. Like, we're not going to cloud back up people's keys and stuff. It's totally against it. But we have a different mechanism. That's something that I can't really touch on just yet. But I think that's another thing that we have hinted at, like the different partnerships and stuff that we have, especially with regard to encryption.
Hey, Papa.
Hello.
I've had this question, and I hope you can clear it up for a while now. Obviously, the more Safemoon we hold, the more reflections we receive. Do we fall into categories, if you will, or is that algorithm run for each individual wallet?
Well, it just happens by weight. So whatever amount of the supply that you have is the amount that is distributed.
Correct, but my question is there slots, if you will, from 1 million to 1 million, 500, you receive X amount, or is each
No.
wallet weighed individually every single time?
It's unique to the wallet.
It's unique. Second question, if I may. There are 4 bridges. Are they all up already?
I'm sorry, what?
I believe there's 4 bridges, correct? That are right now either in operation or about to be, correct?
From what I remember, there are 2 in operation that we kicked off. There's another bridge that someone else did, and we have 3 more networks on deck with 1 vendor.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey, Papa, how are you today?
Hello.
I have a question. What and just answer as you can. What is the competitive advantage for the Safemoon wallet, and what effect do you think it will have on trading volume?
Well, typically wallets, I mean, as far as trading volume, it's just going to make Safemoon more accessible. Um, I'm trying to be careful with market questions, but what gives us a competitive edge? We're going to have by far the most security in our wallet than any other wallet on the market today, just verifiably. It's a little silly, the amount of encryption that we're putting on top of encrypted keys. Sleek UI, ease of access. I mean, I see a wallet as something that's a staple need for tokens or coins, things like that, for them to operate long term. Us managing that code base in house makes it a bit easier, less third party risk. Yeah, so I don't see it as necessarily something that we're changing the game with, because everybody's got a wallet. There's tons of wallets out there, but it's something that we need. It's part of it. It's like a stepping stone.
Thanks, Papa.
You're welcome.
So with the wallet, is it going to have an internal swap, like Pancake Swap, or maybe behind the scenes, or are we going to have to still connect to swap through other means?
I don't think that's something that I can talk about.
That's fair. Okay.
Hey, Papa, if you don't mind if I ask one more question. There's a lot of speculation and questioning about the consolidation and when that may happen, if it's at a certain point throughout the roadmap. I know obviously you can't give a specific date or a price point or anything like that. Is there anything you can explain about the consolidation and how that would work and how many decimal points it would move over?
Nope.
No.
I'm sorry. I can't give you any bad.
No, that's fine. I mean, I understand, obviously. I was just wondering if there was any kind of clarification on it at all.
Yeah. I know. I totally understand the need for that kind of information. It's just that right now, so many parts of that are under heavy discussion that when we transition anywhere, what's that going to look like? How is it going to impede the flow of Safemoon? What does that mean for us 5-10 years down the line? We're not trying to back ourselves into nasty situations, so we're trying to think of every horrible thing that could go wrong, and mitigating those or bypassing those problems by design.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure.
Is anyone else curious what Papa does on Friday night?
Just what normal people do, right? That's kind of one of my questions for you guys. So obviously Safemoon, so young, right? So quickly rose to such prominence. And I'm sitting here, I'm looking at you as just a normal guy. I just want to shoot the shit with you, but you're some huge official wizard, right? So I'm do you guys ever just get together and just be go grab a beer and be man, I wish we could just do this more often because now you're so huge? Or is it something you really enjoy?
Well, yeah, I mean, a few of us get together sometimes, but that'll happen because we're so remote. That'll happen in different states when we meet up for events or things like that. I think a bunch of us are about to meet up again soon. But I mean, the days of going out to the bar are over, I think.
Is that when we get a bunch of owls?
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of owls at the bar. Yeah. As far as what I do on Friday nights, I'm still working.
Good. That's what I was expecting the answer to be. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Thomas, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So when are you going to finally make an appearance in the next Iron Man movie?
It's a good question. Marvel, if you're listening, throw me in. Put me in, coach.
There's no owl emoji, or else I would
Let's
have threw
get it trending for Marvel, right?
Hey, Thomas. Hey, everyone else.
Hey.
Thomas, I just wanted to ask: is there a possibility? Obviously, you're the wizard here, but is there a possibility where Safemoon can be unpegged and be on its own blockchain and not connected with the entire crypto market at all?
I don't think anyone is. Nobody's immune from that. Just the big price sloshing that happens. No, I don't think there's ever going to be a time when we're disconnected from what the market is doing. We can dampen that by providing access in as many places as possible, so that if something horrible happens to one network, we're not all doomed. But that's only a dampener. So, I mean, someday maybe if we can figure out like physics level problems, but we are bumping up against physics and what's really possible in economics and what we're doing with these tokens. But no, a separation from Bitcoin and Ethereum and things like that, I don't think will ever happen for anyone.
Okay, but do you think like there is a possibility, because obviously
Sure.
there has to be something that is giving value to cryptocurrency, and we all know that what that is, which is obviously the digital fiat, right? So I was wondering if there is a possible way to be like connected directly into a ledger from the online banking system, separately from what the current crypto currencies pegged to, or would you have to um, be connected to the blockchain where every other crypto market is connected to?
Right. I think for the same reason I'm not going to go work for XRP is the same reason we won't connect directly with banks. Because I mean, I think I said this the other day that bank remittances are not going to be you're not going to fix a broken system like that. But I think that we can, if we focus on it enough, we'll find a way to limit the getting sucked into those problems that a lot of the other coins have. But you know, a lot of people are bridging now. A lot of the big coins are bridging. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good first step.
Yeah, I respect that. Now, the reason I ask this, because obviously, you have a lot of these crypto project or cryptocurrencies, I should say, but it always seems like they all move as one, and I go into spaces and question, and I've been looking into it honestly, like deeply, and trying to understand why that's the case. And when you go and ask some Bitcoin maxis, I should use that word because that's what they are. They know nothing else but Bitcoin. So you ask them the question, hey, does Bitcoin move the entire crypto market? And they respond, yeah, everybody knows that, right? But then when you ask the other question, well, does the other crypto projects affect Bitcoin? And they said no. I was like, how does that even work?
That's not true. That's not
Yeah.
true. We've got a lot of really big, I'm looking through this list right here, and we have some other project guys in here too. And we affect Bitcoin too. It happens.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was my point, right? So I was like, hold on, because the way I understand it is like the roots are in the blockchain, and then you have the trunk, right? Sorry, the roots are in this. Um, I use the word ledger, but I don't know if I should use that, because I feel like there's something that all the value of digital fiat is going there, in the roots, and then you have the trunk, which is the blockchain, and then in the first branch you have Bitcoin, the second branch you have Ethereum, and so on, right? And all these other projects are all connected to one. And I feel like every time you have obviously different liquidities now, but based on whatever project you're supporting. But I feel like the foundation is the digital fiat. That's what it's it ends up giving price to crypto, right? And it feels like it's going down to that foundation, and now it's reevaluating the entire crypto space and giving it the correct price. So that's why I was just asking that question. I was hoping that there was a possible way where you can actually separate from that and get its true value based on supply and demand, right?
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Papa, I know that the focus has been Gambia for Safemoon, but with other countries such as El Salvador and Paraguay either already accepting or looking to accept crypto as tender, are you guys looking at those countries as well, or is the focus strictly on El Gambia right now?
Well, we're definitely focused on our goals. I think that once we achieve more, that we'll start looking at other places. But for right now, we're fairly hyper focused on what we have announced.
I do want to take a moment real quick. We have a lot of people in here to remind everyone to hashtag verify Papa to get this going to at Jack at Twitter. Like, let's do this. He needs that blue check
Poor
mark.
Jack. Can you imagine?
Yeah, let's get him sick of Safemoon, right?
Yeah.
He's just okay, Thomas, here you go.
Gonna forget today.
Hey Thomas, so cool to chat with you.
Hey.
Hashtag verify Papa for real. I have a quick question. Hate to go back to the wallets, and please excuse me if someone asked this. I heard a bit of it before, but I just want to clarify. So I heard you say something that you were not necessarily going with seed phrases, which I interpreted to mean you're going to go with a different method of security potentially. But my question is, will it still access the same decentralized wallet? Like, will it be a transfer or not? If you can answer. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, right now, like, I think, yeah, we spoke about this before in our AMAs, that we're looking at different ways so that you can traverse into the wallet without taking a key, or doing a plus buffer when you hit it so that you get your stuff back, or it's a bunch of ways that we're thinking about doing that. But
Cool.
with the exclusion of the mnemonic words.
Right. Yeah, that's what I got. What you
Yeah,
were
it'd
saying.
be like an issue for some people. But also, without those, well, we're not going to have our, fake copies, knock on wood. Ideally, less fake copies trying to copy the wallet and trying to siphon keys. In our situation, it's just not going to be possible. Not going to be words to give.
Thank you so much, and thanks for everything you do, dude. We really appreciate you.
I had a question from the audience. They messaged me here from Broad Arrow 19. He wanted me to ask you if P2P microtransactions will be a big part of Safemoon's future.
I don't see why not. I mean, peer-to-peer microtransactions could happen immediately. You could do that now by sending less than one Safemoon. You could do that. We could in the future take a look at doing like a weird layer 2 solution where there's another kind of token on top of our token where you can do like lesser amounts, but I don't see the point of that.
Hey, Papa and team. Just had a quick question. Want to know, what are you most excited about that will be released? Is it something that's already been mentioned, or is it something that hasn't been mentioned? Because I feel like as great as everything is, the wallet, the exchange, the blockchain, I feel like you guys have something that's going to blow our minds down the road. Just curious on your thoughts.
The owls. I'm really excited for that.
Man, and here I am. I'm a 37-year-old guy. I'm retweeting owls and sharing owl emojis, and I have no clue what they mean, but I don't care. I know it'll all be worth it. Thank you guys so much for all you do. God bless.
Thank you, man.
You know what's funny? Last night I was up like at 3 in the morning. Well, it was today. I was up at 3 in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put an owl. So I just put an owl out there. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fake it till I make it. Sure enough, a bunch of people just tweeted owls for no freaking reason. The Safemoon way. Oh my goodness. It's good though. It's good. We gotta go with the flow.
Hello.
Yeah, I switched over to instead of bearish or bullish, I went owlish, and I can tell you that was trending for hours, and I was shocked. I thought it was the weirdest word I could think of, and it worked. So yeah, people like the owls, as does Thomas by the sounds
I
of it.
do.
Hoot, hoot.
Oh, all hoot, hoot, hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Good. Hello, Papa. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Mr. Crypto. Hello, Safemoon Army. Hello, Safemoon community. I'm so happy to participating in this space, and I have a few questions for you, Papa. How much global crypto market kept dictating price of each project? Other they be meme projects, or they be serious projects?
I'm having trouble understanding the question.
My question is about global crypto market cap. It's at the moment 1.4 trillions. And how much is that dictating crypto price, dependent or independent about project itself?
Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea. I don't look at the. I don't look at that at all.
Because I saw lots of good projects. For example, with Safemoon, it should go up, but global crypto market cap was going down, and it was pushing even Safemoon down. That was my point.
Yeah,
Why.
inevitably that could happen. Yeah.
And my second question is about that Miami event, because that crypto event in Miami, from my perspective, was one huge boost for Safemoon. But Safemoon community didn't understand well at the moment how much that was big. Tell me, was that big even from your perspective?
Oh, it was massive. We went out there with almost zero preparation. I don't know if anyone noticed. We didn't have anything at our booth. That was crazy. But despite that, we had the most people at our booth at any given time.
People were looking for
Yeah.
you. People were looking all over for safety.
Yes, in fact,
It was the
what's
thing.
kind of funny.
It was the thing of the.
There's an extreme to that. I was almost kidnapped on my way out of town.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes sense. Doesn't surprise me.
So it was wild, but as far as the size of that, it's hard to state. If you go back and look at arguably the worst AMA we've ever had, in there we had the CEO for Mandala, the first NFT artist, the first NFT car artist. So we had Dan there. You guys have seen me tweet with Dan before. Tomo was sitting right next to me.
Yeah, they were like all the awesome. They were the guys.
Right.
You were sitting with all the best guys. It was the best AMA I'd ever seen in all my years in crypto. But for some reason, the Safemoon community didn't like it. I almost died that day, Tom. I just want you to know, as a girl who loves her crypto and knew who you were with and knew who the car was with, and I was dying personally. Just dying. Just thought I'd add that.
I can sign those words 100%. I was so happy because I know how things works, and I saw all those, let's say, important peoples in the world, not just the crypto space. And I was counting in the money how much. That will boost Safemoon, because you and Hank were there with all those peoples, and those peoples had opportunity to meet you and Safemoon project, and I was so happy because of that event.
When you think about it, in order to expand our reach and push adoption, we have to get into bubbles of people that don't have any exposure to this at all. So we have to be meeting with these decision makers and these people that are doing awesome things in their own spaces, and get them on board with us, and that they'll follow us. This is the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mr. Crypto,
that's
Are Cool and Dre interested?
What?
Mr. Crypto, I appreciate you letting me come up here. Dominique, just Jensen's. We run into these spaces a lot. Thomas, I
Yeah.
want to give you guys kudos because it's like I feel like you guys are carving out a lane that's almost like resetting the crypto timeline for those late adopters.
Man,
Um,
we're bringing back early 2017.
I listen. I totally agree. I totally
Yes.
agree. And one thing I feel like that's missing because like I'm heavy in crypto. People follow me out here, and I'm a proud Safe Moon billionaire. You know what I'm saying? I like saying that. It allows me if I want to wear a billionaire boys club shirt, I can actually wear it now. You know what I'm saying? But mentioning the wallet, you know what I'm saying, and I know you guys are coming out with the exchange at some point. Um, I'm hoping that you guys implement some sort of two-factor authentication into the wallet, man, because it's like,
So yeah,
all right, so you
yeah,
already
that's a
know where I'm
simple.
getting at.
That's an easy yes, and then also a captcha code.
Have to, man, because it's like on these
Yep.
on these Juna swaps and these pancake swaps, and all these links we're clicking out here, and just to save the people, man, because we know the security keep restores your wallet, but at least send me an email if I feel someone's about to withdraw something that they
Right.
shouldn't be withdrawing.
Sorry.
It's the simple things.
Did someone just have AOL from like 1998?
that's my ringtone.
But you guys have any secrets you guys want to put out there on the exchange? Are you guys about to like literally like disrupt this whole industry and make
Yes.
make Safe Moon similar to what BNB is and Binance, give you discounts on trading? Like any secrets you got to let out the bag, bro?
I mean, a scaling exchange that can do over 3,000 transactions simultaneously sounds pretty good to me.
Did you hear that, Tuck? I'm just
Yo,
checking. Like 300. You
3,000.
heard
I
that,
hear
right?
this, man. 3,000.
You heard it.
Listen, bro. Listen. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck to y'all. I'm out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard. Championing in altcoins and stuff with all the rug pulls that are happening. But you got
Thomas has no
you.
idea. I'm sure he has no idea what this last 2021 season's been like for us.
Yeah, man. But hey, your marketing's A1. Come through for the people, bro. I'm a Bitcoin consumer, but there's nothing like proving a maxi wrong. You know what I'm saying? So do you keep doing your thing? Appreciate the love. Appreciate you coming out here with us. Verify Papa Jack. Get on your shit. Quit bullshitting. He's real. Get on it because they're recording these phone calls. They're
Oh,
recording
I'm
these
sure.
spaces. Get this man his checkbox. He's overdue. I'm gonna hop off though. Appreciate the love, man.
Thanks, man.
Get that multi-factor, bro. We need it out here.
Oh yeah, more.
Reminder: everyone tweet hashtag @Jack @Twitter verify. Everyone, we want Verify Papa trending.
Doing it as we speak.
Hey, Papa, what do you think will be the biggest driver for growth? I know there's talk in the community about like advertisement, things like that, but from the perspective of the team, what will be the biggest driver for mass adoption of Safemoon products and growth?
Okay. I mean, I can bring this back to one of our earliest strategies at Safemoon was just honesty, doing the marketing and presenting yourself to the community in a way that's human. Because we have a lot of bankers and we have a lot of anons kind of ruining the show for us. It's probably your best bet. It's the biggest driver for growth is just being a person. With your messaging. How do I put this? With your messaging, have it multiplicative. So you're creating conversations based off of. You're having people think. It's all compressed content. So the smaller your messaging, the further it can fly. I think we believe in that a lot. So we're doing smaller tidbits, but the information is no less valid.
I just want to add to that. While you're doing smaller tidbits, I do miss Safemoon Mark. So if you could, guys, could release him for a little bit to do a video. I know he's more in depth. More in depth kind of content, but I really personally and a lot of people in the community enjoy that kind of content also.
Okay, I'll talk to him about it.
I have stuff maybe coming too with Twitter Mark or with Mark, so hopefully we'll be able to bring him out like a lot more.
Hey,
He wants to come and talk to you all too.
nice.
Great. Thank you, guys.
I did have a question about the wallet, and I'm thinking this is one you can answer. There's been a lot of talk about the simplex buy button, and if I know some have said that if it's ready to be and it will be incorporated, would the wallet release without a way to buy internally within the wallet for Safemoon?
Oh, there's a great chance for a lot of the features to not be there on the V1, because typically in a app release development cycle, you're going to have your minimum viable product. It's just the product that works that gets you off the ground, and the rest will come. So while we're shooting to be feature complete, we'll have a product. Of course, any beta test too. Just heads up, we're not going to release everything in the first wave. But yeah, we're shooting for launch or as close to launch as possible.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey.
Hey, got a quick comment and a quick question. First comment is I made your Mr. Spell my new ringtone. And my question is, I mean, it might be too early to tell or say, but will staking ever be an option with Safemoon? And if so, would the reflections be higher for those people who did stake rather than those who didn't?
So no, I don't think so, because right now we're a frictionless yield token, so you don't need to do any of the traditional staking to get more. We have a different engine behind what's moving those tokens, and that's everyone together. So no, I don't see staking in the future, but it's possible through one of the bridges that staking and providing liquidity, kind of liquidity incentives, will be there. So I mean, it's a potential. Nothing's confirmed there.
Well, thank you very much.
Look who's just below you. Mark just showed up.
Mark. Oh, and Charles. Hi,
There,
Charles.
you see him? Here, let him
Hey,
take
guys.
my seat, actually. Safemoon, Mark, go take my seat. Mr. Crypto, thanks for the chance, and yay, Thomas. I'm so happy
Yay.
you're here.
You're welcome.
Yay, right? Come hang out with us whenever you want. This is so exciting, but I'm just going to let you go and let
Okay.
Mark come up there. And hey, Nisi.
Hey, love. Hey, Papa. I just wanted to say I'm very excited for all that you're doing, man. You're a fucking legend.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
And just keep on pushing, keep on working. The community is behind you. I really appreciate every single thing that you do for us.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so nice. Also, hey Charles, I see you in there. I jumped in here. We're having a party.
Hella party. If you guys wanted a request to come up, I do have a bunch of requests. So I'm gonna try to cycle through everybody. So if you guys do have a question in the panel, you guys can ask. And if you guys don't have any questions, let me know so I can cycle you guys through. That way everybody gets a chance to ask a question to Papa.
Yeah, I just had something real quick. Hey, Thomas.
Hey.
Hey, man, I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Several people around here have heard me say that I truly believe that one day the Safemoon is going to be a household name. But I had a couple questions. One was as far as like the other cryptos that you're going to select to go through your wallet. I was wondering if you had any form of a standard or any idea of how you were going to do that, and primarily more to the smaller cryptos, very similar, I guess you could say, to like the way that Trust Wallet has you being able to, like, being able to get in the same way, I originally bought Safemoon. How are you guys going to, or what are the plans, if you can, about smaller, newer altcoins and stuff that are coming out, and what you guys are going to do to list those?
Oh, I can't touch on any of that. That's
Okay.
that's a Jack and John thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
One other thing, do you guys have any? One thing I was looking to do was some promo out in the areas and where I'm at and where I run around at. Um, and I didn't know if you guys had any outlet for like stickers, flats, and stuff like that.
I think right now our merch store is the only place that we have the stickers. But if you're looking for something like a branding kit, I don't think we have one of those.
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate everything you're doing. You guys keep it up. Like I said, I'm here the whole way. Uh, Much love to everybody in the group, Mr. Crypto, Nisi, everybody.
Thanks, man.
Y'all take it easy.
Much
Anytime, man.
love. Take
See ya.
care.
Can I ask a question now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hey, Papa, I have a quick question. I have two questions for you, and you can definitely answer these. I don't think you signed no NDAs for this. First question: do you eat chicken wings?
Yes.
Okay. Second question. Actually, I'm gonna have three questions. Second question: what kind of chicken wings do you eat, and what do you dip them in?
Ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper. Damn, boy. What do you dip them in?
No, so I don't know. I like garlic wings and
Garlic, huh? Okay, perfect. So my next question, this is kind of I'm shooting my shot at you real quick.
All right.
So when Safemoon hits a penny, when it hits a penny, chicken wings on me, garlic. We're gonna get garlic parm, and I'm gonna get a lot of blue cheese. If you like blue cheese, you can have blue cheese too. You down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Awesome, sweet, bro. That's all I got, guys.
Yeah, Vex that was up here earlier took my question, but where do you see Safe Moon in 5 years? What's the dream?
Where do I see Safemoon in 5 years? By then, we'll have released a lot of our product. We'll have continued to advance adoption. I think that's pretty much my goal. We're going to grow it bigger. We're going to change a lot of things. Like it's so forward looking, and we have a lot of plans. But where do I see us? I see us successful and happy.
Okay, I got a question real quick. What do you think the reason is Binance didn't come out and say who won their little nomination? And also, can you speak a little bit on the mesh networks?
So on the nomination, they announced that stuff at a certain day, like on the Binance birthday thing. They did that last year. I was looking for that too. I was trying to figure it out. And then what was the other question? I'm sorry.
Can you speak a little bit on the mesh networks, kind of what they are?
What mesh networks are, or just?
Yes, what they are.
So mesh network, you can ad hoc devices together, so you don't have a DNS server in between or some other kind of weird TCP stuff going on. You get all these devices to work together in a decentralized way. A lot of really neat things can happen. That's why I keep talking about ZeroNet. But it's you have a network of peers that are serving information between them, and in that way, you take out one node, and the network survives. You know exactly. In certain situations, you can know exactly what. Like in networking, you can know what nodes have gone down. Just like not like huge global size, but you can keep track of things. For us specifically within the Safemoon context, mesh networks are interesting, but they don't really help us with the stage that we're at. I hope that helps. I'm trying not to be too cryptic, at least with that part.
I appreciate it.
I know you guys have been in the process of moving the liquidity over from V1 to V2 on PancakeSwap. I was just curious as to why that is such like a long, drawn-out process, and if maybe you guys had a timeline of when that would be completed.
Okay.
Just a little.
So we consistently generate liquidity on V1. It's hard coded in the contract, so we're moving that over time. That'll be ongoing forever. Do we have? Sorry, it'll be ongoing until it's automated. I'm starting to burn out. What was the other part of the question?
Just kind of, like what the timeline was and why it was a drawn out process.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the other part of the issue is we have a lot of locked liquidity on V1 through DX sale, and we're in discussions with them and trying to work things out. So ideally, when we're able to migrate the rest of it that's locked in DX sale, we'll do that. Or DX Locker. Sorry, they have a lot of products.
Awesome. Thank you. Also, thank you for all the hard work you guys are doing. It's really appreciated.
Thank you.
What's up, Papa?
Hey.
So I wanted to ask, I have a question for you that I would like to get answered direct from the source, because I'm actually not sure what to think about it. Pulse Chain and the airdrops, and are they copying Safemoon as well? And is that actually problematic for us? Should we not participate in that?
I have no idea what that is. I have no idea if anyone else is like, I don't look too far beyond the things that I'm looking at unless I'm informed.
Well, I heard about it from some people, but there's a blockchain that's snapshotting Ethereum, and then they are hard forking off of it, and they are airdropping copies of their own PRC20 of everything that they snapshot on the Ethereum blockchain. So like, I think that they're going to copy Safemoon, and that might like double the supply that we actually have in the vault and cause a problem.
Oh, that's weird.
So
but no, the Safemoons are specifically managed by that contract. So I don't think that it's going to cause any artificial bloat.
Perfect. Okay.
Hi, good morning, everyone from Australia. I have a quick question. It might be stupid for most of you, but I just want to confirm that how does the transactions, like the tax transactions, work on the exchange? Not the DEX, but such as Bitmart or the Gate.io. How does they actually work? Does it go back to liquidity pool in the exchanges as well? And how does the holders get rewards and everything like that? I'm not really sure about it.
I think in a lot of cases it's calculated manually at the end of the month. And then there's a portion that goes to support the liquidity there, and the rest of it goes to support the users. It's on a case-by-case different exchanges, and I don't have all of the differences off the top of my head, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
All right. I'm really sorry to ask this question, but because the major concern for Binance was this, because I've read on the Twitter that most of the people were talking that how will these tax transaction will work. So that's why I'm just asking that. Thank you so much for answering.
Sure, no problem. It's all good.
Hey Thomas, first of all, you're a 10 out of 10 wizard.
Hey, thanks.
My question is, dude, in terms of like getting listed on the Safemoon wallet, what's the criteria of a coin? Because there's so many DeFi projects now, right?
Yeah.
What is the criteria on getting on your wallet?
I don't have that information. You'd have to find out from John. Because, I mean, as far as the criteria goes, it's out of my scope.
Could I just jump in to say, Papa, sorry, I was a little starstruck there, and I didn't tell you thank you for answering my question and giving me your time, but I really wanted to, so I'm just jumping in to say that. Thank you, Doug.
All good. You're the man.
Hey, Papa, just quick question. Do you know if anything about the AMA this week? Sorry if you answered it already.
Oh, if there's going to be one this week, I don't have any answers there.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you for all that you do.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hey, Papa. Thank you for everything you've done. I have a quick question. I tweeted at you and John yesterday because it was my birthday yesterday, hoping for a little birthday present with some new information. So, is there any news out there that you could bring us? But the thing is, I want you to be as vague as possible, just to kind of keep these YouTubers investigating, because it's entertaining watching them investigate all this, and I appreciate watching all that all their energy into it. So, is there any information that you could give us, but be as vague as possible?
Hold on. I'm thinking for a second. It's going to be super
To the
vague.
moon.
I'm going to put actual Safemoon on the actual moon. Hopefully that was vague.
Oh man,
I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
immutable.
There's a lot of
I mean,
speculation. Blink,
I believe it. He's a wizard. Like, come on now.
blink twice, Thomas. If the exchange is a lot closer than we think, and it might coincide sooner than we think with the wallet. Blink twice.
If I blink any harder, my head is going to hurt.
Noted.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, Papa. I have a quick question.
Thomas.
Hey.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for having the space. I had a quick question about the reflections, real quick. I know that the reflections that we get is based on the exchange that we purchase our tokens on. So, how is it going to work? Or is there in the future a way that all the exchanges are going to be connected and the reflections are going to reflect that?
No, I don't.
Thank you for your time.
I don't see a situation where we're going to be able to connect all the exchanges like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's
Sorry.
just going to be based on
It's based on the
whatever you
volume
purchase.
on the exchange.
Got it. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time.
No problem.
Hey, Papa.
Thomas.
Hard man.
Hey, how's it going?
Really well, it seems.
Good. I'm liking this stream. It's good. And I hope you're getting verified, man. Like, get that blue check mark behind your name. You deserve it.
We're sitting around waiting for Jack to show up.
Hell yeah. That would be cool. All right. That's it for me. I just wanted to say hi. And
hi, buddy.
All right. Check you later, man.
See you, man.
I mean, I have two.
Real quick, Papa.
One question. I got a one question and one statement.
Sure.
Blockchain and IoT integration? Question mark.
Seems legit.
And then also verify John Caroni.
Yeah, do it. He's got so many followers now. Absolutely do it.
This is about Verify Papa. Sorry, John, but Verify Papa.
Yeah.
For sure. Question, Papa. I would say, what product are you most excited for bringing to light?
The product that I'm most excited for, the blockchain.
Seems legit. All right, appreciate everything you do, man.
Hey, Papa, can you hear me?
No.
Good answer. Hey, I have one question for you, and then I'd like to say something afterwards, if that's okay.
Of course.
All right. First question is you're obviously a genius and we all appreciate that, but what was the reason that you came to Safemoon instead of accepting all of these other offers for these other blockchains? Is it just a matter of belief that you could change things?
A close friend of mine asked me for a favor.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right. See,
Yeah.
I think a lot of us have been wondering why you actually went this direction, so that helps clear some stuff up.
Yeah. I believe in my friend, and he believed in me, and he called me up one day and goes, "Man, I need some help. We got to put together a team." So I put together some of the most stellar people that I know, and the rest is history. You know,
Nice.
it's neat. You know, like you go through all these projects and you have all these successes and failures over time, and you see what works and what doesn't work. So we applied everything that works here.
Absolutely. And that's how we all feel too. And the last thing I want to say before I let somebody else jump on is I know that everybody has good days and bad days, and there's a lot of people out there that spread FUD and they shit on you guys a lot. So I'm personally a large holder. I hold about 8 billion shares here. I'm sorry, 8 billion tokens. And you are going to change the world through me. And the way that's going to work is when we do all cash in and we have these huge reflections and I'm making a lot of money, I want to let you know that due to what you guys are doing, I'm actually going to be taking around 20% of my earnings and I'm going to be installing freshwater wells as well as infrastructure in the African area. And that's going to start out in the Gambia. They took a chance on us and they're helping us out. And that's where I'm going to start. So I'm hoping on changing people's lives, and that directly correlates with what you're doing. So I just wanted to thank you.
Oh man, multiplicative efforts. I love it. Thank you, man.
All right, man. You keep going, and we appreciate it. Later.
Thanks.
Papa. I just wanna thank you for everything that you do, and just a quick question, not really SafeMoon related, but regarding some news that's been around the Twitter area and a hardware wallet that they wanna release. If Jack was to hit you up and told you to work with him so you could help him out with this wallet, hardware wallet, would you contribute to that?
If so, I'd have to talk to John about that. Um, but I mean, if it advances the space, I'm open to hearing out a lot of things. But I'm focused on our wallet.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Papa, long time listener, first time talker. Thank you for doing this. I love these types of little impromptu get-togethers. You get much more than anything. And thank you for all you're doing. I just want to keep this sweet. Do you have a PO box that people can send you things to?
I don't. I don't have a PO box specifically for that reason. But I'm sure we can figure something out.
Well, if you can, I don't think I can DM you, or if you can make it public or some way. If you can DM me at safemoon_Chris. I'm a physical coin dealer, and a friend of mine owns the only decommissioned U.S. Mint coin press in private hands. And a while back, he did some wizard coins, and they are awesome. And I'd like to send you one.
Oh my god, I love wizard stuff.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Okay, we'll figure it
and
out.
owls, by the way. Wizards and owls are his two things. So if somehow you could get me a PO box or some way to send something to you, that'd be great.
Sending you a ping on a DM.
All right, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Keep up all the good work. Love everything you're doing, bro.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Good job, Chris. You made him geek out for a minute. I love it.
That's what I'm here for, right? Thanks, guys.
Let's go. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna cycle you guys through. So if you guys come up here, you guys are welcome to ask questions, and then once you guys are done, I'll cycle you guys through so everybody gets a chance to ask Papa before we burn them out.
I might be headed out soon, but I'm down for a few more.
All right, so this one isn't a question. Just wanted to say, appreciate what you're doing, Papa. Keep up the good work. and we're gonna keep hooting for you.
Thank you, man.
That's the next Marvel movie.
Right, when the movie, because I feel like a lot of things that we do rustic are movie worthy.
Papa, I know you've been in a bunch of projects in the past. Do you ever see yourself not being with Safemoon or moving on, or is this home for you now?
I mean, this is home. I don't know why I would. I'm not shifting gears. Um, I mean, we're only a few months old. Uh, everybody's got to retire at some point, but I'm in my 30s. It's not happening anytime soon.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I want you to go. It's just that I wanted the assurance of having you around for a long time. That's why the
I'll
question.
I don't
find this informative. What?
That was on live.
What was?
They heard you.
Who heard me?
Hey, can I ask a question?
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate everything you're doing. So you talked earlier about how reflections are not going to be merged. Given when the exchange comes, I purchase my coins on using Pancake Swap or whatnot. Is it am I going to be able to move them over? Let's say because I know more volume is going to be on our actual exchange going forward. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but just my thought process.
I can't claim to know what the reflection amounts are going to be when we launch our exchange. I mean, it's a huge focus for us to implement the reflections. That's about as deep as I can go on it.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Appreciate everything.
Thank you.
Hey Thomas, one quick question.
Yeah.
Um, I saw some things online on Twitter. Just wanted to get it cleared up. I saw that if you transfer your SafeMoon into the wallet, do you still get reflections?
Yeah. Yeah. You should definitely get reflections inside of our wallet.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Hey, Papa, this is a Mac. Hey, I appreciate you putting this on and the team putting this together. I just kind of in general question, I might have missed it earlier, but is there any plans longevity wise to start maybe establishing like a Safe Moon conference? And then for the first one, if you were king for a day, where would you want to have it? Thank you.
This time, I don't think we have any plans.
is about the blockchain. Um, in regards to transferring over from the BSC scan blockchain over to Safemoon, is there anything the end user is going to have to do to transfer over our addresses or
Bridges.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
it'll be done through bridges?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand how
We
that's going to
don't
work.
we don't have a path yet for people to traverse into something that doesn't exist, but we will have a path for people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll touch on that later when it's ready.
Oh, awesome. And thank you for everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm just cycling through everybody, guys. If you guys are up here and you guys do have a question, you guys can go ahead and ask. And then if you're done, you can step down or throw an emoji and I'll step you down so we can recycle through. Because there's a bunch of requests coming in. So I want to make sure everybody gets a shot before Papa
Yeah, I
gets
was
tired.
waiting for like a little break to say goodbye. Again, like I really appreciate you, Papa. We are extremely proud of everything that you do. And everybody who's listening, let's try to push for Papa to get verified. Let's get it trending and let's keep talking about it on Twitter. And thank you for coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Hey, Papa, I got a question.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was answered already or not, but I'm very curious as to when the first bridge came out. P Safemoon was created through the Ethereum network. Why did we see a huge spike with P Safemoon, but not with Safemoon?
Oh, it's baby markets do weird things. So in the early hours of that being launched, we didn't transfer any liquidity to it, so the swings were wild. I think for a moment we passed the all-time high on the wrap token. So that's pretty much why. It's people went over there and there's kind of an imbalance, and the amounts that people were moving were huge.
Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. That's all I have for now, but I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hey, Papa, I got a quick question for you. A little bit earlier, you said you were more excited about the blockchain than the exchange. I would have thought the exchange would have been the big one here, but is there anything you can touch on that might tell us a little bit more about what's so exciting about the blockchain?
Oh, it's just what I do for work. That's the primary thing that gets me going. That I wake up in the morning about.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done exchange work before, and wallet work, but contributing to chains and tokens is really what gets me going.
Got it. Thanks for your time. Keep up the great work.
Thanks.
Hey, Papa, it's Edwin from Miami. Thank you so much for what you're doing. I have a quick question. I'm fairly new to crypto. I'm trying to learn as much as possible. The one thing that that I'm somewhat, I guess, I wouldn't say somewhat concerned. I guess it's what I'm learning about the. I'm trying to learn about the mining and the exchange. How is that something that you guys are considering into controlling so others are not mining SafeMoon? I'm just wondering if that would be something that would kind of like impact the value of um, the SafeMoon once the exchange is full on.
I think we probably want to avoid one, environmental impact, and two, governance problems that stem out of large centralized mining pools. So I don't think that will be mining.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah, I just want to say, first off, thank you. Like everybody says, it's awesome to talk to you. If you can't answer it, that's cool, but I'm going to be the one just to ask you straight out, I guess. SafeMoon, is there any plans about satellites and telecommunications in the future?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I ranted about this on my Twitter a while ago about um, low latency communications in space and how smart contracts can really help out with that. Despite we're not solving the low latency, but we are solving immutable data transfer. Space pirates, middleman attacks in space. It's gonna be crazy.
Hey, Papa. Speaking of that, did you see the tweet Elon just did like 3 minutes ago?
Hey Thomas, I got a quick question. Nice meeting you, but just not technical, but from your personal perspective, looking back and what's going on now with all the copies and what happened and how everything's going on in your space, what's your personal opinion, and would you do anything differently going back? Just curious, from,
Oh,
from like copycats perspective and the doges and the moonshots and everything else.
So if I would do anything differently, I'm not sure if I could have done anything differently. I probably would have gotten more sleep for that one Miami AMA. Probably not been so sick that day and retired.
But how do you
Small things like that.
personally feel about like all this what's going on with because most of them are the copies, right, of your product?
How do I feel about it? Well, when you think about it, Safemoon itself is an amalgam of ideas that came from other places. It's somewhat of a it's somewhat of a prime example of what open source can really achieve. So I don't like to hate on projects that are copies and things like that. We're any of us who are legit in the space are trying to lift everybody else up. You know. So as far as the copies go, if they're not scammers, cool, awesome. Keep doing good work. Scammers get fucked. Like, get out.
Right. So you agree with competition drives innovation, and that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, of course, always.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Hey, Papa, how's it going?
Hey.
You said before about your friend who helped got you, and then you did the whole team. Would your friend be Safemoon Dev?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he someone like famous or just a regular average guy within the crypto space?
I guess he's famous now. But no, he's a regular guy. He was learning. He was learning how to launch contracts on BSC. We started this whole thing with no expectation, and I think that's where a lot of the things in crypto really come out, really shine. Where you don't have the expectations, but you rise to meet it. Now, with regard to Safemoon Dev, he and I met while I was moderating the. I'm still doing it. I'm on the Facebook page. So I met him through one of the messages there, and we were talking about mining Dogecoin with solar power and different caveats surrounding that. So that's where we met, and we had kept up ever since.
Also, what's going on with a coin market cap? How they still hold Safemoon like so down, yet Safemoon's doing better than some of the crypto they have it in the top, whatever, you know?
Yeah, I don't think they like us.
Okay, like John did this. Yeah, John did an AMA. Didn't really quite say it, but like it's pretty obvious to anyone outside looking in, seeing what's happening.
It's like, my guy, that's bad. It should be ranked properly.
Now, would that be once again by extension Binance, or is that totally separate?
No, it's separate.
Okay.
I can't point my finger to one single person or one single attitude that would be leading to the cause of this. But we've sent in so many tickets to have so many things updated, and it's been such an arduous process just with CoinMarketCap. So,
real quick, one last. Are they still giving you guys like the runaround, or just not answering, or what's happening with?
Oh yeah, the runaround or not answering, exactly that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to cause heat. It is what it is.
No, yeah.
Stats are what the stats are, and there are plenty of people who are ranking us properly. I'm not too focused on the rank though, because more about all of us. You know, we're trying to lift the whole space up. The space is number one. So fuck what they're doing.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Hi, Papa.
Hello.
Hi. I'm not sure if anyone has asked you this yet, but I was just wondering, how your life has changed since this whole ride started, and how you're juggling like personal life and business life.
So it's weird, right? I used to, when I was a kid, um, I drank mustard out of a bottle. Like I was about as poor as you can imagine. Um, and then I got into software development in high school and never looked back. Um, Worked on a lot of really great projects. I think my biggest spout with um, some notoriety and things like that was over at Token Play at E3 when we had our booth there right next to Epic Games and Fortnite and stuff. So into what I'm doing now was very clean. So I was mentally prepared for everything that was happening. I think more of the impact happened on my personal life. You know, that there was one night where I was like, "Shit, I could retire right now," but we're gonna keep charging forward anyway. Um, so at least like work-life balance, there really isn't any. Everything kind of melds together. Like right now, I should probably go because the dinner's ready and I'm still talking about seafood. Um, but yeah, it hasn't been too difficult for me. I think it's just now trying to find a way for my personal life to fit into my work life. But I love what I do, so it kind of everything fits together in a way.
Yeah, perfect. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking my question.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Papa, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to do this last one.
Hey, buddy. So this is Dallas WCNLC. So I have two questions, and I'll let you get off, man. One regarding the blockchain. I know it's like one of your projects you're really, really excited about. Are you going to be integrating any kind of smart contracts to be able to be used on that blockchain?
Yes.
Awesome. I like the fact that we're trying to go at, let's like going after Ethereum almost. That's cool. And two, regarding the exchange, and this is something that really turned me over to Safemoon because, like, you know, I've dealt with, you know, Uphold and Coinbase and all that stuff before. And my biggest concern was regarding the fact that they have no customer service whatsoever. There's no way to contact anybody. It's always by email. It's very shady. If something happens, everybody's just kind of you know, screwed. So are y'all going to be doing anything different on that part, like maybe a live chat to help, or what are y'all going to be doing to kind of help with customer service on the exchange when it launches?
Oh, we'll have a score of people that answer phones and emails, ticketing system. Yeah, we plan for all that ahead of time. We're trying to avoid these same kind of EA and CoinMarketCap problems where nobody gets back to you. Someone will get back to you. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like super annoying, man. Like if something happens, it really makes you like almost want to leave the exchange. And I want to make sure, you know, everybody's going to want to come to us anyways. I mean, if you can gain reflections on what you hold, it's like gaining interest in a bank. I mean, why would you not use our exchange? So it's going to be absolutely massive. I appreciate all that you've got, all you guys have done, you and the team. And that's super amazing, man. Y'all have done more in the crypto space than some have done in years. So, you know, by all means, safe moon to the moon. There we go.
I appreciate it. Well, guys, that's it for me for now. This is kind of a rare thing that I would pop into a Twitter Spaces. I think this is the first time that I've spoken inside of one. It happened before Clubhouse. um, but this is really good for me. It felt like the old AMAs. I missed it.
Yes, thank you so much for stopping by. Like I said, I know you're always on Discord, but I'll keep it down here on Twitter Spaces.
All right, yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
We love you.
All right,
All right,
guys.
see you guys.
Have a good one.
Hey
Bye.
guys, thank y'all from
You too, man.
Texas down here.
Well, guys, we had the pleasure to have pop up in here. Um, you guys burn them out. That's all right though. So if you guys still have any questions, comments, you guys can still come up here. I will keep this going. Um, and this reminded me, like back in the old days when we had the AMA. So thank you all so much for tuning in.